of you new here, my name is Katie. I'm a wife, I'm a mom, and I work full-time. I love makeup and skincare. I truly believe every single woman wants to look and feel her best, and I have the tools and the resources to help you get there. And today I am going to be trying out a sample of the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I am going to be applying this shade 22N. It's a light neutral color. I thought that this would be great for my complexion and my skin type. And on the box, it specifically says America's #1 concealer. I've heard some amazing things about this concealer, and so I wanted to try it firsthand. I'm gonna just take and put a little bit of that. Ooh, it's definitely thick. A little bit is gonna go a long way, I think. Oh, anytime you're starting to use a new product, I always recommend doing a little bit, and then if you need more, you can apply more. Now, I did go ahead and I put on kind of like a BB cream first. You want to apply your foundation before you apply your concealer. The goal of concealer is to conceal. So if you put your foundation on top of that concealer, you're not going to get that same benefit that you would if you started out with your foundation first and then you put on a little bit of the concealer after that. All right, so let me go ahead. That overall looks good. You can also kind of press it in with the finger to make sure it doesn't settle into your fine lines and wrinkles. And I always recommend using a face primer. Primers are great at really filling in your fine lines and wrinkles, so when you're putting on your makeup, it doesn't settle into those fine lines and wrinkles, and then it also helps your makeup last all day long. So I'm just making a little bit of a V shape. You don't want to necessarily, when you're using concealer, put it right underneath your eye where your dark circles are. Kind of take it down a little bit further, and that's going to give you a lighter appearance, a brighter appearance, and it's not going to look like you're just trying to cover up dark circles the whole time. So then once I kind of blend this in with my sponge, and again, you can also use like a pressing technique with your finger as well. That is going to help kind of blend that concealer in and kind of match your foundation. Now the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of my Touch Behold setting powder, and this is transparent. There's no color match needed for that, and I'm going to use my setting powder brush, and I'm immediately going to go in and just dust that powder along my concealer, so that way the concealer does not settle into the lines underneath my eyes. So just taking a little bit of that powder, dusting it in. You can also do that baking concept as well, where you put a lot of powder on and then let that kind of bake onto the skin while you do the rest of your makeup, and then dust off any excess. That's also another great way to get a flawless coverage. But I like to just go in as soon as I put that concealer on, set it with powder, the translucent setting powder, because what that does is it tells that product, stay in place, don't budge, don't move, don't get into any kind of fine lines and wrinkles there. And also remember that less is more. So the older you get, I have found, for me personally, the less product I use, the better off I am, just because I am starting to get some of those fine lines and wrinkles underneath my eyes, along my forehead. And so if I use a little bit less product, there's not as much to settle into those fine lines and wrinkles, right? So if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. I'll be back to give you a quick little update on the concealer after I've worn it for some time to let you know what my thoughts are. Concealer, you all, definitely lives up to the hype. I really, really liked it, and I definitely will be purchasing a larger bottle once this one's empty. So again, if you like these types of videos where I share with you my initial thoughts and I come back to you and let you know what my thoughts are, give me a thumbs up. Let me know that in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and ring the bell so that way anytime I post a new video, you are notified. Have a great day.